Happy Cinco de Mayo, everyone! Today we're going to make a sombrero. I figured I would do this the day before so you can make a bunch of these, and then on Cinco de Mayo proper, you would have a bunch of these to just have and be happy with. So we're going to start with the white side up. We're going to fold it in half diagonally. Okay, now we're going to fold it in half the regular way, so we're going to bring this tip to touch this one. And I'd recommend to only crease a tiny bit so that you have a little marker for yourself. And now this will be a little weird, so we're going to take this tip, fold it to the center line. Okay, and then flip it over, and we're going to bring this tip to the center line from this direction. This is because I don't want to end up with excess paper kind of flopped up in the middle of our little thing here. So now what we're going to do is we're going to take this tip, we're going to fold it along this section here like this. And now we're going to flip it over. We're going to do the same thing on this side. So fold this whole little section up like this. There we go. So now it's kind of even maybe. So now what we're going to do is we're going to take this top layer, we're going to fold the tip up here to this little line. And then we're going to fold this entire layer along right here. Okay, there we go. So now we're going to flip it over, do the same thing on this side. So bring this tip up here. And bring this whole chunk along here. There we go. So now what we're going to do is we're going to open it up and flatten it out like this. If at any time I'm going too fast for you or something's confusing, please feel free to pause and rewind and rewatch as many times as you need to for it to make sense to you. There we go. So now what we're going to do is we're going to take this tip, see how there's two layers, this top tip, we're going to fold that only as high as the other edges of the thing. So it'll look like this. So now we're going to flip it over, same thing on this side, fold this up to where these two little points kind of meet. There we go. Now the final step is we're going to open both of these kind of back down. And we're going to take these top layers and we're actually going to slide them up and out. If it'll let me, come on. There we go. So we're going to bring it up like this. And now what we're going to do to make this a rounder little sombrero here is we're going to stick our finger in here. We're going to open this up and we're going to flatten out this little tip here so that we get a more rounded point. And then we'll do the same thing, there we go, on this side. So we'll flatten this little tip out, kind of run it around in a circle here so we can get it kind of nice and even. And there you have it. You now have a cute little sombrero that you can wear for your Cinco de Mayo celebrations. If yours doesn't look exactly like mine, that is okay. And if this is your first time making it, I'm sure it looks great for your first time. And as always, thank you so much for joining me.